southern Iowa. Got some nice storms popping up to the south, kind of making a little bit of a Boeing segment looking thing even. A good amount of lightning, so decided why not head out. Be rolling here really soon. Yeah, we got some nice little storms to the south currently. Had to go take a look. But welcome back to another stream here. We're back out here live again, day 2 in a row. Just some nice little thunderstorms around our area. Thunderstorms just south of here, as I had mentioned before. Got a little bit bigger of a Boeing looking almost segment even further down south, so heading this way to check it all out and see what's going on. Could definitely be some structure. Also, we got a little bit of chance of maybe it's a landspout or something along those kind of lines, so funnel cloud even, but we will see. The environment is conducive for that kind of stuff today. These really quickly growing overshooting tops like that, and we will see. That's all I wanted to go out and just look. Seems like we do have some rain on the way, and there could be some flooding chances along with that because pretty slow moving storms. Usually with these slow moving storms like this, you're going to have a lot better chance of flooding. So, as I always mention, there is a decent environment for funnel clouds and landspout tornadoes. Very short-lived, but usually really weak. But there is an environment that could produce them. So that's one of the main reasons I decided to go out here and just kind of take a look at everything and see what was going on. A little bit of lightning as well, so if anything too crazy goes on, I'll get some lightning pictures maybe, who knows. But this storm to my south right now has some pretty good storm tops and doesn't look too bad at all on radar. A little bit of a Boeing line segment look to it. 35,000 cloud tops, 1,000 feet on those, so that's pretty decent. Got set a little bit west of town is what I'm thinking right now. There's some good spots out that direction, and I can see all the directions a little bit easier. It does look like to me that we're going to get some rain here. Should really be nice. 2 nice straight days of rain would be perfect. Especially after we haven't had much. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in here. As I mentioned before, we got a small landspout and funnel cloud chance. Lots of 3K vorticity, which is basically low-level spin and buoyancy, so you're going to have a lot better chance of some funnel clouds and even maybe landspout tornadoes if we're lucky. Pretty rare, really, honestly. Landspout tornadoes are really hard to get because they're very, very hard to chase because you don't really know where they're going to happen. They kind of just happen. Just try to get north or get south of town, sorry. And we also got a little bit of a almost Boeing segment looking thing on the the way this direction. So I'm watching all three of those things, watching the storm this way, and then also watching those coming from the south, which look like the best right now. Lots of instability, very warm, a muggy and humid day. So good amount of instability, no wind shear basically at all. So that's why these things are kind of pop up and then they kind of fall apart. But definitely a little bit of chance of some stuff. You never know, you get a severe thunderstorm out of these kind of things. It just takes a little more rising motion. You kind of just have to have a little bit of sustain so you can maybe get a little bit of small hail or damaging winds. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Try to find a nice spot to set here. Get a good view each direction. There's a few spots over this direction. Yeah, stuff to my west looks cool. Or south. No, it's to my west. Right along almost like a boundary of sorts. Hence why we are able to see. Might go down this gravel road just a touch. Take a left here. That's probably what I'll do, just set on it. At least drive down a little bit. As you can see, look at all these nice little bases on these storms right here. These ones are a lot weaker. As you can see, this angle of the phone. But you got that one right above us. I couldn't even see that in person because it's so close to us. It's nice little flat bases on these things. Earlier I was seeing some scuddy bases, so that's what you want to watch for with these. Because the amount of 3 Cape vorticity, you never know. You get a little bit of a spin up funnel or Landspout tornado. They're short-lived usually, very, very, very short-lived tornadoes. But they are classified as a tornado, so pretty rare though. I've never actually seen like a real landspout tornado. Let's turn around here. I'm gonna come in either directions. Yeah, we're almost underneath the boundary of sorts. If you guys look this direction, try to get you guys to see. Almost underneath the storm, you can kind of see it. It's cool looking underneath it. Decent amount of rain falling on this too. Hopefully we get a little bit here. Would not be surprised to see a couple lightning bolts out of this thing. If we can get some CGs, I'll probably set up my camera and try to grab some. My lightning trigger. Considering going south to drive right into it. I just don't know how the data is down that way. You know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to see how the data is. I'll find out. Alright, here we go. Going right into it, basically. You guys can see, we got this nice little rainstorm right here. A little bit of lightning in it. Punch right into it. Maybe some very small hail, who knows. Sometimes when these things fall apart like this one is right now, they drop a little bit of hail. And usually the CG bolts that come from them, lightning bolts, come near the end of their life of the storm. So we'll see what's going on with it. Get iffy just for a second. Oh, it should be fairly decent. Also, I can see the chat. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Today I will be able to. pop-up days like this. They're just cool looking. usually barely move though. These kind of days. Zoom into the base thing of it. It's not too bad looking, honestly. We're underneath this one. Right underneath this. See that? It's like another one trying to fire right up here. Left, I think I'm gonna go right for a second. It's a little rough right now, but it should be better. Well, now it's better, but it should be better as I keep getting closer to town, so good thing too. But watching for a little bit of a landspout chance, and also mostly flooding if we get a little bit of a more sustained storm, kind of over one area for a while because they're so slow moving. But one of the main issues is going to be flooding if it can materialize correctly. Especially if it happens in the wrong spot with a little bit of a low-lying area. Laptops or something, better to watch some of this stuff, a little bit easier to see what's going on. Just gonna set in this parking lot up here. So you can watch southward from a decent spot. Just turn around here. Boundary we're on right now. It's going to get a little bit of that spin. There we go. Usually how these ones are though. I've never seen an actual landspout. They're just really hard to find. I'd say they're harder to get than a tornado itself, which is crazy to say, but it's true. Decent looking storm just down south now. Starting right there. You can see right in front of us is this storm. I would be surprised to start seeing it dropping some rain pretty soon. Probably some pretty heavy rain too. We will see. Then even south of that, we've got even heavier look. We've got a couple different cells to my south right now. Kind of just watching them. A little bit of a flooding chance if not, but just a little bit. Probably dried out by now though. A little bit of vorticity along these little lines like this though. Little bit of spin. Yeah, there's actually some decent spin on that. Huh. I don't know if you guys are seeing that too. A couple of these spots. If you guys look here, I'll kind of right there, a little bit of spin, and then also right up here, a little bit of spin. So that's interesting. We're basically right on that boundary right now. Wider angle shot with my phone. Trying to almost the entire storm. That's cool looking. Neat looking little storm here. Right along the boundary too. There you can see that rain starting over there. Right there. Yeah, you can see that. Look how much wider and less contrast. You can see it's gotten, yeah, that's definitely starting to get some pretty heavy rain. Interesting looking storm. It's cool how you can kind of tell exactly that it's right on the boundary though. Just because of how like carved it looks almost. It's very close. Where I was just at actually just got poured on by that, which is kind of ironic. I didn't want to get poured on. I was trying to watch them a little more than just trying to get poured. Even though it looks like the next few hours we're gonna have chances of this kind of stuff. Seems like to me at least. I'm in southern Iowa right now. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. But yep, I'm in southern Iowa currently, just kind of watching all the stuff that's going on. I got a little bit of a landspout chance. Mostly flooding, if we can get anything to really materialize pretty well, but as of right now, it looks like flooding will be our main issue. We got a little bit of spinniness. Very heavy rain though in there. This is how you get your summer rain though a lot of the times. You don't really get those consistent rains like you get in the spring, which are always nice. You get those like heavy, short-lived rains. Which work out pretty well to water stuff if you get enough of them. Sometimes they just don't happen though. Like we hadn't had too much rain for a while down here, but we're getting a little bit lucky these last few days. I have a feeling we're going to be pretty well off. If we can get one today, we're going to be really nice setting for precipitation and accumulation. Yeah, I don't think Newton will get too much today. Shouldn't, probably. Now Saturday. Saturday looks like a lot larger scale, actually a severe weather day. Today just looks more like a thunderstorm day. You never know, get a little bit of a severe one for a short-lived amount of time. But Saturday is looking like a lot higher end severe weather day at the current moment for parts of northern Iowa, central Iowa, western, all that. All those same kind of areas that have been hit a couple times this year. But I'm planning on chasing that one. Storms are entering the current area, according to my phone. My phone is correct. Should have decent data here. Yeah, but I appreciate you all for tuning in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. I was out here watching some of the stuff that's going on in southern Iowa. It's always good time. I always enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I was out here yesterday watching for some different things. Nothing too much happened yesterday. We've already had a lot better looking storms today. So that's fun too. Yeah, I got some pretty heavy rain in there, that's for sure. A couple little spinny spots if you kind of look up there, a little bit of scuddiness right along the bottom of there. 3K vorticity likes to work its magic. Make stuff spin a little bit more than it would usually. It would be interesting, that's for sure. I've thought about it. It would be a cool addition. Make it look neat. I know a lot of chasers do that. It's good for hail and different things like that. Keeps it a little bit stronger. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty warm this week, it looks like right now. Unfortunately. I think 95 is possible one of those days. Very warm. Check out something here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you guys. Always fun, even on these days like this where there's not a ton going on. Might reposition a little bit in a second. Yeah, I use Twitter the most, really. It's one of my main platforms. YouTube's my main video one, though. I think I'm gonna reposition to a new spot. Probably out near those fields I went by a little bit ago. Got some precipitation on the way, though. Let's see if anything heavier can happen. As I mentioned, pretty unstable environment. Get these shorter-lived storms. Can drop some hail, a little bit of damaging winds, and mostly a flooding threat. Also, a little bit of landspout chance, just due to the spin in the atmosphere right now. Trying to find a nice spot to sit. Out this direction. Oh, those people are gone. Yes, I think we'll go slight risk in Iowa. Couple different models paint it down here a lot more than SPC's saying right at the moment, so definitely a hail risk. Tornadoes will be probably a secondary byproduct down here, but they definitely can happen. I'd say right along that warm front in northern Minnesota is where you're gonna have your highest tornado chance, but that's almost unchaseable, so be a lot wider open of an area right up here now. Oh yeah. Always have to deal with it too. Especially down here, it's pretty rough. Once I stop moving, usually, for a while it can actually work, but we'll see if it can work. Lots of heavy rain around here. It's right there. A couple different portions of rain. It's like right on its way. Directly to my south right now. It'll be pouring here fairly soon. Not gonna be fun for this poor guy on a mower. Oh man. Yeah, there's quite a few little storms right around this border of Missouri right now. Moving this direction. Moving super slow though, as I mentioned. This one says about ½ hail is the largest it could be. But you can see that right up there. We're getting that heavy rains on its way. We're gonna have a short-lived but pretty decent amount of rain, which is always good. As I said before, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to here. Appreciate all that. Sitting along the Iowa-Missouri border right now, watching a couple different storms move in. Nice base on this thing even. But you can see that right out there. I'll zoom in real quick. Pretty heavy rain, that's for sure. And that'll be here in about 15 minutes, I'd say. Or less. We'll bring a minor flooding chance along with it, so be watching for that. If there's anything interesting looking, I'll have to jump out and grab my camera and take some video of it. It definitely is on its way though, I can see it. Turn my air up so my phone doesn't overheat again. There is really. About 2,000 CAPE, which is just instability. Mixed layer CAPE, there's about 1,500. That's a lot, really, for a day like today. Though you can see that big old wall of just darker clouds looking. That's growing right to my east right now. Almost looks like it's trying to grow right on top of me. Turn the car even. Yeah, the phones definitely do. Hey, thank you all for tuning in here. Fun little chase here in southern Iowa, kind of watching what's going on with these storms. They're forming all around me. A little bit of a landspout chance. I'm actually going to turn the car because that way it looks interesting. Here comes the rain. Getting a little bit to form right over us. That's always fun too. But it seems like we got some more convection starting right here. Turn this way and you guys a better view. It's interesting looking here. A lot more unique looking. A lot more scuddy looking stuff. Actually, let me pull up to a little bit better spot. Right off here. A little higher up and more off the road as well. There we go. Look at that little base that direction too. It's cool looking. Almost like an inflow. Look at that. Huh. Look at that little base over there on that thing. It's neat looking. There's your 3 CAPE vorticity kind of working together to make a really nice looking storm. Huh. On that left side of the screen though. Right out that way, right there. Making itself a little tiny weak base. Along with the nice heavy rain core to the right. split second here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a heavier one right behind this. And you can see the stuff to the south still trying to make its way north too. Unique looking storm. Watching these things pop up in a pretty decent environment. Yeah, we got the storm right here, kind of waiting. Look how thick that rain core is right there. Oh yeah, lots of humidity. That's where we're getting our instability to come from as well. Lightning has been detected within 15 miles, so we're getting close. Man, that one's just sticking right out east of town. It just barely doesn't want to reach here. It's trying, well, we might get some. We may just barely get missed as well. It's terrible. I don't think so, though. I think we should be able to get hit, but we'll see. It's a nice little rain core, though. I always like taking pictures of these and videos with the wide angles. They look super cool. Contrasting colors are crazy on the phone. Very short rain curtains to the south. Kind of trying to surge their way this direction. It's starting to look like we are going to get some. We will see, though. Just go just east of town and get completely flooded out with some rain. I'm thinking about doing it. Drive right into it. See some scud moving around over there, a little funny. Go check real quick, I think. Go check real quick. of my southwest looks interesting as well. As I mentioned, if you're new to the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you all for tuning in here. Appreciate all the support and everything. Just kind of waiting around here, watching for some lightning maybe, some heavy rain on the way. Considering driving into this rain core, but I'm kind of waiting for these ones to the south, honestly, because they also look like they're going to be good. Probably some small hail in this. Yeah, it is crazy looking. That rain core looks amazing in the backside of it like this. Really, really bright white and just super contrast. It's like saturated looking, just like, I don't know, like, what's the word? Is it, I don't know, almost just fuzzy looking. It's crazy. It's super sharp right along there, especially with this wide angle. Look at that. Super sharp contrasting with that dark blue on the left and then the nice rain core. Yeah, that Bloomfield storm definitely looks strong. Pretty good. Barely moving though, it's crazy. What's happening here, it looks like they keep forming new ones north of it. So what's happening is we're about to get one right on us, basically. It appears, at least. I'm gonna turn around and look at the ones to the south because we got a little bit of skettiness. That's where you get your landspout if there was going to be one. Oh yeah, to the south. Looks interesting. That rain core looks crazy, but I think this southern portion is the best one to be looking at right now because I'm starting to see almost like a little funnely looking thing too. Drive down there quick. Oh yeah, we got a really interesting looking storm this direction. Let's see if the water data is okay down here. First question. Oh yeah, look on the horizon here. It's crazy looking. Lots of scuddiness in this direction. Super heavy rain core on the left. Love the contrasting color. Try to find a better spot, I think. It's not very good data. You guys got a look of it for a quick second. Try to find a better spot. Cool looking right here too. Look at that. That's a cool angle. Iffy once I go this direction, but it's not very long, so it should be okay. Oh my. Some weird little low-hanging stuff on that storm. Catch it quick. It seems even on radar almost. Yeah, he said that. It was. Comes Bloomfield storm is definitely trying to fizzle out a little bit. That's what happens when they don't have wind shear, so they kind of just fall apart. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in here. I haven't missed too much. We got some heavy. We actually joined almost right in time for the heavy rain and different things like that. Been watching these couple storms come to the north. Definitely, I was just going to say that too. We're getting a little stronger on this storm than we were a little bit ago. Get a good view out here. Should have a good view somewhere out around this way. Starting to get good. Up into here, turn around. So I get a view of it quick. Sit here for a while. Yeah, look at that. You can even see the intensifying rain right there. Probably some little hail in there, I bet, for sure. It's on the way. It's on the way. Yeah, definitely moving northeast here. Oh yeah, you can just tell this thing's intensifying now. I appreciate you for subscribing. Or you already did. That's not around. That's kind of funny. It just waited a little bit to say that, but appreciate it. Yeah, the storm tops on this thing are starting to grow a little higher, even 38, 39,000. This is the main storm right now. The other one's starting fizzling out. I kind of want to get hit by whatever the heaviest rain looks like, and it's coming right at me, so don't need to do too much. See that one, the heavy one right there. You see the lighter out that way, but then you turn it this way and you got that really heavy rain core, and that's coming right at us too. comes the rain. This is the first little band of it. Sprinkles right now. Wind's picking up. Welcome to all the stream. A lot of the new people here. Appreciate you all for tuning in. About 40,000 storm tops on these things. Trying to come this way. Got a lot of storms congealing into a line right here. Some lightning bolts in the back part of the storm. I can see them on radar. And these people out here on the field might want to get rolling. Might go back out to that same field I was just setting in. Kind of the best spots to set north of town to look. We're going to get hammered really quick here though. It could last a while also because we've got a really slow moving ocean here. Very, very slow moving. to be on top of us right now. Next, like, 5 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the stream. Appreciate you all for tuning in here. Barely getting missed by a super heavy one in my direct east. I mean, like, barely being missed. Like, we're 2 miles away from it. Directly in front of us right now. head that direction. I like how it looks the most. At least we're getting rain here though. This is more rain than we got yesterday already. It's only been like 5 minutes. And it's gonna rain for another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, we got some pretty heavy precipitation. Water drinking reminder, that's why I watch the storm. Severe warning. That's why I'm trying to get to it. It's just barely northeast of town. I guess I can see it almost through here. I'm just gonna head towards it, see what the max hail size it says. Yeah, it says it only says half-inch hail too, but it definitely looks more intense. I'm gonna head towards it, just try to get on it. Some nice rainfall here. It's always nice to see it. A little heavier than yesterday, like I mentioned too. A little more consistent as well. Yeah, now I'm actually trying to chase something. That storm in the northeast actually looks pretty solid. Already. When I said it, that storm died. That's what happens when you got no shear. Had a tornado in Wyoming a little bit ago. Saw a couple of pictures while I was sitting there. Didn't look very strong, but still a tornado. Start tapering off just a bit here. So I'm going to try to head out this direction a touch. Set on the Centerville Square, get a nice view. The courthouse with the rain. Parked right where I did the other day when I was there yesterday when I was out. Nice view of it. Check out radar real quick. Yeah, looks like everything's kind of getting a little messy now. Kind of all congealing into one little thing. Looks like I got more stuff even further on southwest out here. Quick rain, but a decent rain. Pretty heavy, so that was better than yesterday at least. That's pretty much the extent of that rain though. It was pretty quick-lived. Once again though, it was better than no rain. Courthouse though looks nice always. Probably gonna call it good here pretty soon. Seems like that's the extent of the rain for now. Maybe some later around here, but that was the main amount. Lens on the phone that looks nice. I figured that out yesterday. The wide angle lens thing I can do for my phone, so I can actually see everything like right what it is right now. It used to not be as wide, so you couldn't see very much. I figured out how to widen it up, so now I can actually see almost everything at once. It's really nice. Not supposed to let it go. It looked like they're really gonna let me go or something. You're not supposed to let people go from this direction at least. They didn't know. Yeah, definitely an interesting looking older town, Centerville is. Take a right, look that way a little bit. Call it good for now, because I got a little bit of rain, got some storms, just got some heavier rain, and a couple neat pictures of the downbursts and stuff. Kind of a cool angle as well, so you can see we're almost right underneath the storm. Yeah, look, that's cool looking actually, because we're right underneath that little bit of the storm on the backside. This intersection always stinks. I got lucky. I had to wait, but I didn't really have to wait too long. Should be pretty clear now. Yeah, we're probably gonna call it good here. Nothing too much else gonna go on probably. I can aim this thing a little higher. It's just it's too much of a... isn't big enough. It's not short enough of a thing to... I'm going to aim it any higher because it's kind of right there. I think that's as high as I can aim it. Probably could cut some of that thing off and then I could just use it. I appreciate you for subscribing. Going to be on their way out of town now. Take a peek real quick. A lot more multicellular now, as opposed to what it almost was cellular, supercellular, mini supercellular. Earlier it was, but now it's more just regular. More of a cluster of cells. I think we're going to call it good. Appreciate you all for tuning in. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can always check out all my storm chasing videos and streams and all my old different things on my channel. So if you subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss any notifications. But yeah, other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next stream. Could be Saturday. Looks like good day for some severe weather, possibly. So I'll likely be live that day if there's any chance of some stuff. So see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.